Welcome back to Financial JoJo. My name is Josh, and this is the market update. Please hit that like button and subscribe to get the latest in the market moving news. Today, I wanted to cover one of my favorite subjects, EVs. And of course, we got news this morning that Elon Musk breaks out in dance moves as he opens the new Tesla factory in Germany. Look at the moves. Whew. Not for me, man. Not for me. Yeah, Tesla making a nice little rally back up. I mean, we're seeing almost at 1,000 again, and they were down. Let's see, low here. $36 down year to date. 37%. Yeah, so I mean, look at that. Woo! V recovery is looking beautiful. And of course, today's market was nice and green. We had the Dow Jones up. Currently, market's just closed. So you're looking at 0.74 for the Dow Jones, 1.13% for the S&P, NASDAQ up 1.95, and the Russell was up 1.08. We had the VIX down another 2.5%. And remember when this was over 30? Look, 22.94 right now. So we can see, yeah, we were almost 37. And then let's see that COVID spike, 65. And if you didn't check my other video about how I use the VIX as a buying guide, like buy it now, check it out. It's pretty interesting. I know a ton of people that use the VIX to kind of say, is this a good time to, is the fear high? Do we need to be buying? And if you're bullish on the U.S. economy like I am, of course, you want to be buying stocks. If you buy good companies that are solid, that are making money, always good to dollar cost average into them. And then dollar cost averaging, so that's when you invest in a stock kind of on a regular cycle, like every Monday or, every second week. And it helps reduce the risk is what we're looking at. And then, I mean, if you buy high, you buy low, nobody can time the market. I mean, you can get lucky and, you can say, buy it here. But if you zoom out, so 1 year up 15%, 5 years up almost 100%, max 3,930%. So, yeah, you might have bought at the top, witnessed a 50% crash. Took a little bit of time, but if you were buying as you go, you would have been coming out like peaches and cream, my guys. Yeah, look at that. COVID. I wish I would have bought down here, but wishing and hoping. I'm a long-term investor. I'm bullish. Money's to be made. I'm young. I got lots of time to put my money in, let it grow. So I'm looking at, 20 years. I'm not looking at 1 year. I'm not trying to be a trader. I'm not trying to time the market and do a month or 5 days. It's not my style. So let's jump into this. So Tesla sees the Berlin factory producing up to 500,000 vehicles annually. In the recent quarters, Tesla has been exporting cars from China to customers in Europe. And we did see that the China factory had to slow its production just because of the recent spike in COVID. So this is just going to help broaden their exposure overseas, which is always a good sign. I'm a big fan of Musk. I mean, he's so over the top. And let's watch this video. I mean, the dude is just moving and grooving. Happy man. I mean, he's really doing what the EV industry needs. And he's excited about it. I mean, good things. I see good things coming out of Tesla. Let's pull up so let's see what the top analysts see. I have all analysts on this. I like to kind of get a more broad than just, all the tops. I think top analysts have this at about 1175. All analysts see this at about 1062, which, I mean, we were up 8% today. We're damn near there. I mean, we're at 993, 98. But so they're seeing about a 7% upside from this point. I could easily see Tesla going to 1250 this year. Of course, with Musk being kind of over the top, extravagant, we'll see a bounce. I mean, anything under 900, scoop it up. You know it's going to go back up. He's such a big player in this game. I love it. I also did want to mention NIO. NIO is my high-risk China EV that I really like. Looked into Xpeng. I looked into Li. But NIO just really stands out. I love their branding. I love their cars. I really think with NIO Park, in the works, helping push their production up to 600,000 vehicles a year. And the China economy, the government came out and they said they wanted to support Chinese IPOs abroad. So they want their companies to go out and get into the US markets and the European markets and have stock listings and have investors from other countries putting money and backing these companies to help grow their economy. And I think that the US and the Chinese regulators, governments are going to have to work together. I mean, with the whole Ukraine, Russia, geopolitical issues that are going on, China and the US are going to kind of have to work together. And I mean, so much stuff is produced in China that they want their economy to grow even more. So when this came out, we saw a huge pop in all of the Chinese, especially the EVs. I was watching NIO. We had some fantastic, just look at this. I think we hit a low of about it was high 13s, which was painful. I mean, I think my dollar cost average is at, 28 or something. Of course, I bought, when it was, in the 40s. And I didn't sell because I saw, potential. But, I mean, just to watch it go from, 13 and 50% gain in, a week, love it. And we had another fantastic day, 6.40% gain for the day. I would expect maybe a little bit of pullback. I mean, after that 25% jump that we had on the 15th, I mean, they didn't give any up. I think it was like a point something. What was that? A 0.37. So, I mean, just jump that much and then not have a pullback the next day and then see it go back up. Like, I totally expected this 3% and then to have another. Yeah. NIO's crushing it. I see huge things for them in the future. I mean, that is going to be my conviction play. I give NIO 2025. I'm going to hold a stock. I'm going to keep adding on to it. I really like what they're doing. They're expanding their customer base. They're going in Europe. They're looking for people in the United States to help set base here. I mean, they are going to be known in the United States. Guarantee it. We also see Xpeng. I mean, that was Kathy Woods had invested in Xpeng. Let's see. So let's just take a look. So we got NIO in the blue and we got Xpeng in the yellow. And we can kind of see, bad news. And then we had the China government come out, say, we want to work. We're going to do everything we can. Give us 6 months. We'll get it all taken care of. This extremely positive, which is super weird, But the China government officials coming out saying we want to work. We want to grow our company or grow our economy. We want our companies to be abroad. But yeah, they both had this nice little pop. Xpeng, of course, did give up a little bit more when NIO kind of traded flat. And then we had that next little bump. So we can kind of see they're trading. They're following the same trend. Just NIO is doing a little bit bigger, which I love. And then, if we pop into having Tesla here, we did see all of the EVs kind of take a hit. And then they all kind of rebounded. So let's pull up the Wall Street Analyst price prediction for NIO. They see a potential price of 51.05 in the next 12 months. And that's with 13 analysts with a strong buy rating. So we're seeing all the top analysts saying, we love what they're doing. I'm bullish. They're bullish. Even at this $30, there's still money to be made. I love it. And since I've been dollar cost averaging, I got my average down. So even at 30, I'm going to be making money. We can see that there's lots of positive news this week. We are still down about 35% year to date, which I'm a bag holder. I'm holding it. I'm a long-term investor. So I'm excited to see once we see the big money coming in right here, I think we'll get even more pop. I mean, I don't believe this very negative. Everybody I've talked to that is an investor in NIO, super positive. They're just wondering, they keep getting all this positive news. They're just waiting for it to pop because it's been downtrending and we just don't completely understand why. But we do have some people, after our 25%, selling, taking some profits, which is fine, take some profits. You do have that China risk, of course, but they come out real strong, real positive. I know there's more there. And of course, we do have earnings report coming out tomorrow at close. And we'll see if they beat or miss. If we see a beat, for sure the stock's going to jump another 5%. I would almost, put money on it now. Well, I am putting money on it, so let's see what they do. They are trading a little bit down after hours. Like I said, anytime you see a 5+% jump, you're going to see a little bit of pullback. Everybody, people are taking profits on that. But I'm pumped, man. Would not mind seeing one of these beauties sitting in my driveway. Although I think I'd go with something maybe a little bit more sporty. Potentially. It's a good looking car. I like it. All right, so that's what I have for you today. Don't forget to take advantage of that Moo link down below. You can get up to 5 free stocks when you make a deposit. And then if you do over $100, you get a free stock of Lucid. And that will be running out soon, so do take advantage of that. And of course, I have my Gemini link down below. When you buy or sell $100 worth of crypto, you get $10 in free Bitcoin. They also have one of my favorites. So if you didn't know, Gemini has staking. So say you threw like $5,000 into Gemini dollar. Not even touching it. $400. Just throw it in there. It's pegged to the dollar. Easy money. Love it. I've been putting, and I do believe it's up to $40,000. And then it's capped. So, just let it sit there. It's guaranteed money. It's one of the few things that wasn't going down when the market was going down for me. So, love Gemini over there. Use my link. Put $100 in it. Get $10 in free Bitcoin. Throw some cash into on that Gemini dollar. Get that 8%. It's a good thing. You guys have a wonderful day. I appreciate you stopping by.